These are your Unit 2A review notes. First, on your summative, you will have to identify the different parts of an expression. So here we have the expression 2y plus 10. In this expression, our variable, our unknown number, our mystery is y. Our coefficient, the number in front of the variable, is 2. And our constant is 10. Okay? Pause the video and try the next 3 on your own. Okay? Hopefully you got the same answer. And if not, I want you to figure out why. Okay. Next, you are going to have to simplify expressions. When we simplify expressions, we combine like terms. So we have we have x minus 5x. First, we need to identify our like terms. Well, these are both plain x's, so we know that they go together. I like to make a column. You don't have to do it, but you can. So here in this expression, we only have x's. How many x's do we have? Well, we have 1, because we have a plain x, that's considered 1. So we have 1 minus 5. 1 minus 5 is equal to negative 4. So our answer is negative 4x. When we combine x minus 5x, or you can look at this as x and negative 5x, you get negative 4x. Okay, next, we have 5x minus 2x plus y plus 9y. If I look here, I can see that I have 2 different type of terms. I have x's and I have y's. Now that I have identified my like terms, my next step is to combine them to simplify my expression. So I have x's and I have my y's. I have 5x, so I have a 5, and I have a negative 2. I have a 1y and a 9y. Now that I've organized my like terms, I need to combine them. 5 plus negative 2 is equal to positive 3. So I have positive 3x. Y, 1y, and 9 is equal to 10. 1 plus 9 is 10. So I'm left with 10y. So my simplified expression is 3x plus 10y. Okay, I want you to pause the video and try these 2 on your own. Okay, hopefully you tried these on your own and you got the same solution as me. We have negative 5y plus 7 and 4x plus 7. If you did not get those answers, find your mistake. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of these and then you're going to do some of these on your own. So again, something you'll be doing in your summative on Friday is simplifying expressions. If we look here, we have this expression 2 times the quantity negative 8x plus 6. We cannot combine these terms because they are not alike. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this 2 and we're going to multiply it by both terms. We are going to distribute that 2. So we have 2 times negative 8x, which is negative 16x. And then we have 2 times 6, which is positive 12. So my simplified expression is negative 16x plus 12. And we can see that came from this and this, and that's where this came from, and this. Here we go. We highlighted everything so it's color coordinated. Remember that you got to keep this subtraction symbol or this negative sign with its term. Okay. Now I'm looking at, let's say, number 11. I have 18x divided by negative 2. I can simplify this by dividing. So 18 divided by negative 2 is equal to negative 9. this x cannot just disappear. We don't know its value, so we go ahead and we attach the x. So the answer to this is negative 9x. Okay. When we have a problem like this, when we have a negative number outside of a parentheses, that means that you are distributing this negative to both terms. So when I see this, I like to tell students, oh, I have a negative sign here. You know what? Change that to a -1, and it makes everything a lot easier. Remember, when you're solving this expression, that a negative times a negative is a positive. And I'll show you an example of that right here. We have a negative number outside of that parentheses. So we can look at this as -1 times negative 18x. Well, remember, a negative times a negative equals a positive. So -1 times -18 is equal to positive 18x. Okay, try the rest of these on your own. Okay, hopefully you got these same answers. If you did not, it is your job to determine your mistake and correct it. If you cannot figure out your mistake, that's what we are here for. Come ask us for help. Okay, next you are going to have problems where you are asked to evaluate expressions. The word evaluate means solve. We can solve these because we are given the variable. Our variable x is no longer a mystery. We know what it is. X is equal to 12, and we have an x here. So what that means is we need to take our x and substitute it with 12. So I no longer have -5 times x. I have -5 times 12. And -5 times 12 is equal to -60. Okay, try the next one, and then come back and watch the video. Okay, for here you should have gotten an answer of 8. Okay, let's move on to the next set of problems. In these set of problems, you are going to continue to evaluate or solve given the variable. Okay, remember that you need to follow the order of operations when doing this. So pause the video and try these on your own. Okay, hopefully you finished these couple problems. These ones were tricky because they had all these negative numbers. We have -7, +5, and +4. If you did not get the correct answer, check to make sure you distributed your negative sign on these. And remember right here, -x, x is -20. A negative times a negative is equal to a positive. Okay, your last set of problems. Here you are going to write each phrase as an algebraic expression. So I am given the words, and then I have to write the expression. So here we have the product of x and 3. Product means to multiply, and it is the product of x and 3. Well, I know when I'm working with variables and numbers that I write it as a multiplication as 3x. The number is just right next to the variable. This means 3x means 3 times x, or the product of x and 3. All right, go ahead and do the next couple on your own. Okay, hopefully you did this correctly. We have 8 less than y, so that means we're taking 8 away from y. It's 8 less than y. So we're taking that 8 away from the y. That is why the y is first. Y minus 8. 7 more than t. It could be written as either t plus 7 or 7 plus t, because when you're adding, the order does not matter. And then last we have 12 times s, and that would be 12s. All right. Hopefully this went well and you feel ready for tomorrow.